Yeah.
All right.
Going over this with you. It shows, so remove and replace rear differential carrier and reseal. Transmission pan gasket leaking, oil cooler gasket leaking, both front struts leaking. So the way that the rear end is set up, it's not like a traditional truck. You basically have to pull both axles out. There's two wheel cylinders or wheel seals here that need to be replaced. And on the front side of the differential, like if you're looking at it from the front where your drive shaft connects, there's a pinion seal, which is where your drive shaft bolts to the rear end. And then there's an actual seal that goes around the rear end housing to the rear end. That's just RTV. Like I said, I'd like for Scott to look over this just to make sure there's no parts that I didn't miss. But doing that rear end job is about a 5-hour job. All in all, I'm close to $3,000. That's doing everything. The main thing that he said he would even focus on would be this rear end job. But keep in mind, it is about 5 hours to do the rear end. The axles have got to be pulled out. The drive shaft's got to be dropped. The rear chunk has to be pulled out, resealed, then put all back together. And this is all with fluid and seals and everything doing correctly. So.
And this is all with OEM parts?
Most of them are OEM. The only thing that was not OEM was the wheel cylinders or wheel seals on the outside. But fluid and everything else was.
I don't have my reading glasses. Oh, so that's 2936. That's before tax?
That should be after tax.
That should be after tax.
But like I said, keep in mind, I'd like for Scott to look at it just to make sure everything's good. This is my 3rd week here.
Okay.
So it could go up just a little bit, keep in mind. But you're roughly ballpark at $3,000 doing everything the vehicle needs.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So how dire is all this stuff? Like, as far as like, I was planning on doing road trips and stuff like that. I mean, I know it needs to be done.
Yes.
Is it doing more damage than good if I don't get it taken care of? Is that what this kind of?
Possibly, because you're already at 219,000.
Gotcha.
You know, if it was a lower mileage vehicle, like 100 or something, iffy.
Right.
But knowing you have 220,000, this is leaking, this is leaking, this is leaking. You know,
I got some leaks.
It's just one of those things that down the road, you know, they're leaking. So.
And okay, how long will it take to get this done?
So each job, the rear end was about a 5-hour job. The transmission pan was, I think, an hour and a half. The oil cooler was an hour and a half, and then this one was 3 because I could not find a complete strut assembly. I only found the strut where I had to transfer your spring over to your new strut. So it's truly like an all-day type job.
As far as like timeline, like if I decide I want to do this, like
I'd confer with Scott, meaning like I'm assuming a day. I should have. What took so long is I was making sure all the parts were available. I didn't just price you something that wasn't in stock.
Right.
So 99% of these parts I did find in stock where I could get them today if needed.
Okay.
It just comes down to, I know this is a 5-hour job if everything goes smooth. So it's definitely at least a day turnaround time. Doing all of it. Day and a half.
Okay. So I was trying to be out of here by the 1st.
Okay.
Would I be able to get this done before then?
Struts, if I order them today, won't be here till the 20th. So Tuesday of next week. So, I mean, if you really want to get the ball rolling, I can order parts, but I would like to confer with Scott, make him go down the list, make sure everything's correct.
Let's confer with Scott.
He's not here today.
Oh.
Yeah, he left early. So what I can do is I can hang on to this and then basically just make sure everything that I've priced to you is correct and have him give you a call.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay. And
I'll hang on to this. I'm actually going to lay on his desk.
You said the 20th is the earliest you can get the parts in?
For the struts. The rest of the stuff was next day.
Okay.
So either Monday or Tuesday.
What's today?
Friday, 16th.
16th, 17th, 20th. 4 days. Okay. All right. Yeah. It's got to be done.
Just gonna have him go over it, and I'll give you a call. Let me make sure this phone number is right. 919-710-05.
7105. Yep.
Okay.
Record.